What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and today's topic will be Kylian Mbappé, because Jamie Carragher and Micah Richards has said that Mbappé should come to the Premier League in the summer and he should either go to Liverpool or Manchester City. Let me know what do you think about that. Do you think Mbappé should go to the Premier League to further his career? Because he's still a very young player, only 23 years old. He can still play in the Premier League for 3 or 4 years. And in his prime, he can still go to Real Madrid, his dream club. And I agree with Jamie Carragher and Micah Richards. And if you are excited about this transfer news video where we will cover a lot of topics on Liverpool FC, let me know by leaving a like. And my speech is still not 100% because I was at the dentist yesterday. I got one of my teeth pulled out. I will go back on a checkup in 2 weeks, so I'm still a little bit sore, but I will soldier on and make videos for you guys. And Micah Richards said, I don't think Mbappé should go to Real Madrid though. Thierry Henry said his mind might be already made up and he might already have made a decision on his future before the Real Madrid Paris Saint-Germain tie, but he couldn't announce it, probably out of respect to Real Madrid. But Micah Richards said, I would be going to Liverpool or Manchester City. They are the two best teams consistently in Europe and in the world. And people will say Man City have never won the Champions League, but the way they play, the points record that they have in the past few years in the Premier League, I would be going to either Liverpool or Man City if I was Mbappé. So let me know, do you agree with this argument? Do you think that Liverpool or Man City are a better destination for Mbappé than Real Madrid? And maybe take your Liverpool or Man City supporting glasses off if you comment on that. And I honestly think that Man City and Liverpool have a better chance of winning the Champions League consistently in the next 3 or 4 years than Real Madrid or Barcelona. But who knows what kind of plans Real Madrid have in place for Mbappé. We don't know what they negotiated in the background. And Jamie Carragher also said that right now Liverpool and Man City are two of the best teams in the world and they have a higher chance of winning the Champions League consistently. But Thierry Henry had a different argument. He said you still have players nowadays that still want to play for a team that they support or used to support or like as a kid. I can understand that. I don't know anything particularly on Mbappe's decision, but sometimes players are like, I used to support the team growing up as a kid. I don't care who plays well in Europe. This is where I want to go because this is what I feel. And I think that might be the case with Mbappé. Mbappé used to support Real Madrid. He had all kinds of Real Madrid posters in his bedroom, and you have to also consider that Zinedine Zidane was the hero of France for many years, and his best years were at Real Madrid, and also he won the World Cup with France. And Mbappé grew up supporting, of course, the French national team, and Zidane was one of his best idols, one of the best players that he was idolizing growing up, and he was playing Real Madrid. So Mbappé used to probably watch Real Madrid every single week, and Zidane playing very well for Real Madrid every single week. Liverpool are certainly good enough at the moment, and they have the right environment at Liverpool to encourage players of the caliber of Mbappé, who is one of the best players in the world. On form, he is probably Mbappé, Lewandowski, Benzema and Salah are the 4 best footballers in the world, and maybe Messi as well, but he hasn't been his usual self this season. The one big problem, of course, with Liverpool is that Mbappé would demand huge wages at his new club, and our owners simply wouldn't be willing to offer Mbappé what he wants. Mo Salah is entering his final 12 months of his contract, and contract talks are still ongoing at the moment with Salah, reportedly down to the disagreement over the wages that Salah should receive. It would be unbelievable to see Mbappé at Anfield in the famous red shirt. For now, it's nothing more than a dream. We have to be realistic about that. And if Man City in the end get Mbappé, then it would be over for everybody else probably. Or even if they get Haaland, which is more realistic, it would be probably incredibly tough for anybody to compete with Manchester City, because I think the one missing piece for Man City is a world-class striker like Haaland or Mbappé to finish their chances off. But Mbappe has a soft spot for Liverpool as well. He really likes Liverpool, he really likes Jurgen Klopp, and Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool owners have met with Mbappe even before he signed for Paris Saint-Germain. I think it's after Paris Saint-Germain went out early in the Champions League in that absolutely utter humiliation and capitulation that they did in the Bernabeu. They conceded 3 goals to Benzema in the space of 17 minutes. It is one of the worst collapses in Champions League history, and Paris Saint-Germain have a few of those in their locker. I think that collapse just basically put the stamp on Mbappe leaving Paris Saint-Germain in the summer. Everybody thinks he will go to Real Madrid, but let's hope he surprises us and turns up at Liverpool. That would be brilliant. Steve McManaman also said, if I could sign anybody for Liverpool right now, I would sign Mbappe, even though he's going to cost too much in wages. I thought he was brilliant at Monaco, and then he went to Paris Saint-Germain and he has gone up another level. Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi are coming to the end of their careers, and Mbappe has been the one who has been standing up this year. He is the real superstar. Then it would be somebody like Erling Haaland, the centre forward, who would score you a lot of goals. But with this money and how much you would want, it just sets the dressing room on fire for everyone else. You would have to pay them higher wages. If you look at Liverpool's setup at the minute, if they needed strengthening, it would be with a different type of midfielder to what they have now. It would probably be one of the big hitters if they could afford it. I don't think Liverpool would pay the wages that Mbappe or Haaland want, because Liverpool's wage structure is still a tier lower than what Mbappe or Haaland would be looking for. But there is an argument to be made that Firmino is 30 years old and Liverpool could sell him in the summer. And now, according to Spanish newspapers, Atletico Madrid are interested in signing Bobby Firmino from Liverpool. Let me know, how do you feel about that? I love Firmino to bits. I don't want us to lose him. But if, and that's a big if we could sign Haaland or Mbappe, and it would mean we have to sacrifice Firmino, then I would be willing to do that, because as good as Firmino is, he's 30 years old. He probably won't get much better in the next 2 or 3 years, but Mbappe or Haaland would take Liverpool to another level. And Firmino just does so much more than score goals. He works so hard for the team. And I recently read an interview back then when Wijnaldum played the false 9 position, I think against Barcelona or something, or against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. He said that his admiration and respect for Bobby Firmino and what he does in Liverpool has gone up so much because he has been just tirelessly working as a striker and pressing from the front. And Wijnaldum just played there once and he realized how much more difficult that is and how much work that goes into doing that job that Bobby Firmino does regularly every week at Liverpool, when he plays, I mean, of course. And with very unique skill set and very unique style of play, Bobby Firmino certainly can and will remain an important part of the Liverpool squad, even if the likes of Jota or Luis Díaz are maybe even in the future permanently ahead of Firmino in the pecking order. I would still keep him around as a midfielder or as a false 9, just to play whenever it is required, because you can't find another player exactly like Bobby Firmino. And what is amazing is that Firmino has won every single trophy apart from the FA Cup and the Community Shield at Liverpool, so he almost has the full set. And who knows, this season Liverpool could win the FA Cup as well, and Firmino could complete his collection. He has won the Copa America with Brazil as well. The only trophy maybe is the World Cup and the FA Cup, the two big trophies that is missing from Firmino's trophy cabinet. But even if he leaves this summer, he would leave Liverpool as an absolute legend, in my opinion. And also, Liverpool Football Club on their official website has revealed the top 10 best-selling players, best-selling shirts with the players' names on it. So Mo Salah, of course, is the best-selling shirt at Liverpool. Second is Virgil van Dijk. He's the second best-selling shirt. Trent Alexander-Arnold is third, the Scouser legend. Only 24 years old, but already in conversation to become a Liverpool legend and also to break all kinds of assist records. Jordan Henderson is the 4th best-selling shirt, Diogo Jota is 5th, Alisson Becker is 6th, no surprise really there, Thiago is 7th, Sadio Mane 8th, Bobby Firmino 9th, and Andy Robertson completes the top 10. What a team that is, absolutely brilliant. And of course, it's tough on Joel Matip and Fabinho to miss out. They are also absolute legends at Liverpool, but you can't fit everybody into the top 10 list. And Steven Warnock, the former Liverpool left back, who is now a pundit, said this after Liverpool got beat by Inter but still advanced to the Champions League quarter-final. It's very important that you get that ability to reset at a good time. This kind of result can heighten the senses and make Liverpool really focus on the job at hand. The big thing is they are still in the Champions League and they have managed to get through without even winning the game. It's the old cliche that you have to beat the best teams at some points, but no one will want to face Liverpool due to their strength in depth and their pedigree in the Champions League. They look very healthy at the moment. And out of the teams that went through, I don't really want to face anybody. We got knocked out by Real Madrid last season in the Champions League. Man City are just the toughest draw, and Bayern Munich would be also incredibly tough, even though we knocked them out once already. So I would want somebody like Atletico Madrid or Man United, or maybe somebody of that caliber, just a tier below these top teams that are already through to the Champions League quarterfinals. And Liverpool have a big game coming up against Brighton on the weekend, and it's away, so it's a tough game, but if Liverpool want to win the title, we have to win that game. And after that we play Arsenal in the Premier League as well, so really excited about that game as well. But the Brighton-Liverpool game will be a tough game, but hopefully Liverpool can bounce back from this defeat and win that. And Adam Lallana also admitted that he didn't really know much about Luis Díaz when he signed. He said, "I still can't believe how well Luis Díaz has settled, having been a player that has gone to Liverpool and knowing how difficult it was to settle. I'm not sure what Díaz's English language skills is like, but coming from a different country in January and to play the way he has been playing is absolutely phenomenal. I was at Wembley to see how Luis Díaz performed. I think he was Liverpool's best player and most dynamic in the cup final against Chelsea. I actually feel a little bit embarrassed that I hadn't heard about him before. That just shows the level of recruitment at Liverpool. They have been spot on in that kind of £50 million bracket with Salah, Mane, Firmino, Jota and now Luis Díaz. They have just got it right, signing the right kind of forward players, and long may it continue, and hopefully Liverpool will be able to nurture Luis Díaz into a superstar at the club as well. So come on Liverpool, let's beat Brighton on the weekend and let's take another step towards winning more trophies at Liverpool. Also, a brand new Liverpool Career Mode episode is dropping later today, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this. See you later guys, goodbye.